Welcome to Light or Strong Podcast, everyone. So, this is a brand new podcast that we are going to be making. My name is Breezy, and over here is Siska. Say hi, Siska.
Hello, I am sick, and my name is not sick, but you know.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. So, what we'll do in this podcast is that we're going to go through a bunch of music charts from a certain period of time, whether they be Billboard charts, UK charts, global charts, and so on, discussing some highlighted songs from those charts, and then also recommending our favorite songs to you. So, this is a brand new series, and for our first outing, I think it's pretty appropriate that we start things off by going through the global charts of the current year 2023. So, here's how this episode works. We're going to go through the top 20 songs from the Global 200 chart by Billboard per August 19th, 2023, ranking them out, and then we'll talk about a few recommendations from any song below the top 20. Also, please note that we are not including songs that, as of August 19th, 2023, had been in the charts for more than 30 weeks. So we are not bringing in Flowers by Miley Cyrus, Calm Down by Rema and Selena Gomez, as well as Die For You by The Weeknd. Okay, so that's it. Should we start the ranking?
Yeah, sure, why not? Well, not ranking, but go from number 20 to number one, and we gotta talk about those songs. So we start with number 20, which is Daylight by David Kushner.
All right, so Daylight. I'm. How? What do you think about Daylight?
Uh,
I feel like it's a popular song, but I've only heard it in like the radio for like once or twice.
so
Honestly.
here's the thing, right? Uh, One of the many trends that I kind of noticed in 2023 are the rise of uh, indie soul and indie folk and stuff like that. With the likes of
Yeah.
Hosier, Wet Leg, and stuff like that. I think Daylight is definitely, definitely like proto what do you call it? Proto Hosier, or like
Who's here?
or like
Yeah.
maybe like a rip off of it. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Honestly, yeah. That's exactly what I thought about the song. If I can sum up this song in a sentence, it is that this song is boring and this guy is a dollar store hosier. You know, I heard some stuff about this guy that he's probably in the industry plan, and I guess I get why this gets popular again. Just like you said, there's been like a current trend of pop soul gaining traction lately. Because it just sounds like a Hosier song. And I'm not even a big fan of Hosier, But as a point of reference, I listened to Hosier's new album last week, and it's much more ambitious and artistically refined than this what plain white bread pop soul 101 trash that honestly it just doesn't click with
yeah.
me at all.
I'll if I my ranking here. I put it at number. I think my number 19. Let me check. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's also at my number 19 as
Wait,
well.
yeah, let
So
me let me
we're on
let
the
me
same
see. Yeah,
page.
no,
We're on the
wait.
same
Actually,
page.
it was like the worst song here. Actually,
Oh,
yeah, number 20.
oh, number 20. Okay. I have a worse
Okay,
song than that. We'll
so
see.
yeah,
We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. All right then. What's
Cupid by
number 19 on
50/50.
the charts? Oh, Cupid by 50/50. All right. I'm gonna start first. I don't have much to say about this song, but I think it's a very blissful and cheery song about being lonely. When I first hear this song, because it was recommended by one of my friends who listened to radio songs a lot. And I really liked it. I liked it more than a lot of K-pop songs out there. It actually has like a cute and charming personality to it. I'd say this song is K-pop at its purest. Also, I don't listen to the twin version. The twin version just straight up ruined the
Yeah,
charm of the song.
I agree
I'm
with
being
you.
honest.
This song is like the what you call it. Definitely like the song that it is you are listening to the most, but you by the end of the year you probably gonna forget it in a year or two. I feel like the song is great. I don't think like with the longevity of like 50-50, like everything about 50-50 outside the music kind of scummy in my opinion, especially like their label track, which oh boy, we don't have time to get into that.
Yeah,
We don't have time.
yeah, I've heard things about that, and it's not really all that good, but still, you know. So where do you
I
rank
ranked it at
this
number
in your
6.
list? Um,
Oh,
I have it at
yeah,
my number seven, so
we
we're
don't have
pretty
any
close.
disagreement
We're
so
pretty
far.
close so far. Okay, okay, so far so good. Next one.
Next one
What's the
is
next one?
K-pop by Travis Scott, Bad Bunny, and The Weeknd.
Travis Scott. Okay, speaking of okay, speaking of K-pop, what was your first reaction when this was released as a single for Utopia at first? Were you disappointed, or were you
I
just
was
fine with
kind
it,
of bewildered
or
actually,
what
like
was it?
the fact that the production sounded like a mishmash between reggaeton, regular old trap music, and a bit of like Brazilian funk. Like it is an odd song, but in a weird way, like I think that it kind of worked actually. Well, I still put it at number 13, but I don't know. It's like there's like certain pop appeal to it, which even though I like this song, well not the least, but like I am returning this the most from the Travis Scott album. Actually,
Wow, I'm kind of surprised that you revisit this one the most. I guess it's the most accessible of the from the Travis Scott album. Um, but like yeah, I feel like the song kind of serves more as a marketing than like the artistic characteristic of like the album itself, because the album is pretty experimental and so right. Yeah, I feel like many people kind of agree that this is one of the weakest songs from Utopia, but some people do tend to overreact that this is one of the worst songs of the year when it is not. You know, it's pleasant on the ears, and I think Travis's first verse on this thing is actually pretty catchy. I like that low key intro of the song. Bad Bunny and The Weeknd are just there. Honestly, they don't add anything interesting to the song, in my opinion. The instrumental is just your typical plain boring dancehall beat. Honestly, I mean it has like some pretty nice distant melody to it, but that's pretty much it. You know, I feel like the best way to enjoy the song is when you play it in the background of a party. You know, I think the song is meant more for a vibe than it is than it is a listening experience. You know.
oh yeah, I agree with that one. I ranked it at number 13. Yeah.
I rank it at
Okay.
number 16. I think it's one of the weaker
Yeah, I mean
songs
like
on
yeah,
this top 20, honestly. Uh, all right.
that's okay.
Sorry. What's the
So
next
next one
song
is Paint the
after
Town
that?
Red at number 16? 17.
All
17.
right. Paint the Town Red. Paint the Town Red. Okay. Um. Okay. Uh. Look, I mean the whole situation about the beef with Doja's fans, it's just not all that good. I don't get why she needs to do that, but out of that context, this is a pretty good song. I actually kind of vibe with this song. I'm just gonna say that straight away. Okay, this is classic Doja Cat. I love her verses. I love her flow. The melodic hook is very catchy as well. I like the vocal sample on top of this snappy beat. It makes the song feel classic in a way, but it has that modern punch. Like kind of the same thing with Vegas last year. You know, it has like that vintage vocal sample in the background. Um, yeah, I kind of like this. I like this more than I should have.
Okay,
What do you think
so
about it?
I actually love this song. Well, I actually like love this song. I feel like this is probably like Doja Cat's like best single since I say like Get to It, yeah. Actually, I love that song. This song has like the same kind of attitude as that song, but this time we got like a combination of like what is it, the lyrical content that Doja Cat wants to bring in, like what she is trying to do with attention actually, which is kind of bomb. Let's be honest.
Yes.
It's not. I think like the
Yeah.
experimentation is actually really good. It's just like the I actually like prefer Doja Cat like having like this R&B style production, but with the lyrical punch of like it kind of reminded me of like I feel like if you are 90s, like 90s kid, y'all probably remember of Brandy. Yeah, she's like occupying the same
Brandy,
space
yeah.
in my
I
opinion.
remember Brandy.
She's not Lauren Hill level yet,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
she's definitely
She'll not gonna reach Lauren
hopefully
Hill level.
not. Hopefully she doesn't reach the same instance, the same like meltdown as her. We'll have to see. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I guess. We'll see. But yeah, Painted Town Red. I ranked this at my number 10. So like at the
Actually,
very
I
middle.
ranked it at number 4.
How about you?
Yes.
Woo, that's pretty high. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, okay, you liked it. Okay, so
Next
what's the
song is
next
ETA
song?
by New Jeans.
Okay, ETA, ETA. I don't have too many things to say about this song. I say it's an average New Jeans song and really an average K-pop song in general. Honestly, it just doesn't have the same unique qualities that some of my favorite songs from New Jeans have. Yeah, it's not really my favorite
Yeah,
from
yeah,
them,
same.
unfortunately.
I think like this is
How
like the
about you?
worst song on the EP, and also like I don't know why it really sounded like that Psy comeback single with I think it's for with Jungkook. I think the that wait, let me see, is it Jungkook?
Hmm.
Let me see.
Jung,
No.
the seven,
That by
seven, number
Psy
seven.
Psy, the Gangnam Style too. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that size song. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, I guess it's not bad, but it's not really a great one either. I put it at number
I put it at
14.
number 16.
Okay. All right, we're not far off again. Um, what? Okay.
Columbia
What's
by
the next one?
Quevedo. So we got the first finest song in here by actual Spaniard. In
Okay.
fact, Quevedo is
Um.
from Spain.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. What do you think about the song? Like, because I want you to start because you're kind of more of an expert on this
Okay. So
genre of
Quevedo,
music than me.
he was like he's the breakout star of like 2022 in the record in the Latin music sphere because of his appearance on Bizarrap Volume like Bizarrap Session Volume 52, which is actually
Oh
like
yeah.
really great song. It's a throwback of like
Oh
2011
yeah. I
2012
remember the
club
Bizarre
hit.
thingy.
I highly recommend it. This song on the other hand is like just your typical like reggaeton, but I actually like Quevedo voice in here. Uh, yeah, so I think like for all the songs that are in English, I base solely on vibe and the production alone, and the production is like just a bit brighter actually, but yeah, just your standard reggaeton beat with like Quevedo. Like Quevedo is like has like a lot of like flair actually. Like his voice is like very deep, which I actually
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. That's what I feel about Covido's vocals as well. They're thick, they're mumbly, but uh, that can be a little bit distracting at first, but I think that also makes him one of the more compelling vocalists in the reggaeton field right now. I guess that's what I'll say
Yeah,
about it.
I rank
Yeah.
this at number 12.
Yeah, I rank this at number 12 as well. I actually like this song because I'm not really the biggest reggaeton fan in the world, like, especially in the mainstream. I feel like most of the reggaeton songs in the mainstream, I found to be pretty wallpaper, honestly. I can get down with a few Bad Bunny songs here and there, but yeah, that's yeah, uh, I'm not really into reggaeton music all that much. Yeah, but I still think this is a likable song. So yeah, number
Mm-mm-mm.
12. It's
Okay,
pretty
so
fitting,
we move on
really.
to Fiend, another song from the Travis Scott album. This one is featuring Playboy
Oh,
Cardi.
Fiend. Yeah, Cardi, of course. Um, Look, I say, Fiend is one of my favorite songs from Utopia. It's cool to see Travis attack this very nightmarish drill beat. No, not drill beat, rage beat. So well. The hook is very repetitive. You know, with Travis echoes out those fiend. But it works as a party song. You know, it works at a mosh pit. And I even like the Cardi feature too. I mean, sure, the vocal inflection may surprise some people. You know, it's not for everyone, but I think it works. You know, I kind of get down with the experimental side of
Well,
that
I am one of
inflection.
I am one of those people, and I
How
say
about
that
you?
Fiend is like not the best songs from the album. I think like for me, it's like uh, it doesn't really work as much as it wants it to be because yes, like uh, Playboy Cardi sounded really good in this. Travis Scott sounded really good in this, but the thing is just clashing. Like the style of it is clashing, and when Playboy Cardi is trying to rap without the squeaky voice that he is known for, it doesn't really work. I am so sorry. I just don't think that this worked as well as some people do.
Yeah, yeah. I feel like people also had the same reaction when Cardi did that did baby voice to a song like Atme or Play
Honestly,
1993 like a few years
honestly,
back,
he sounded
and
like
I feel
Lil
like
Baby at
Cardi.
one point. I thought this.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought when first listened to the album. I was
Yeah,
like,
I thought
wait, Lil
I'm like,
Baby was
wait,
featured on
why
this.
is Lil Baby
Where's Playboy
sounded like
Cardi?
he was like on Zoloft or something? But yeah,
Yeah, it's it just sounds so off-putting. But the more I listen to it, the more I kind of love it. You know. But still, I put it in number three.
uh,
I actually put it that
I
high.
put it
How
at
about
number
you?
17. So this is like the first disagreement that we have right now. Yeah, I yeah.
Damn, that
Before we
is
get to
a
like
total
the other
disagreement.
song, I just want to make a quick mention that one of the best songs from the album is what is it, Modern Jam on the album. Modern Jam is like my favorite because it has
Modern
those like
Jam.
a mix of like
Oh,
techno and like the 20 like early 90s like house French house music. I mean like the one half of like Daft Punk produced it. So yeah, I'm just gonna
oh yeah, yeah, I also love Modern Gem as well. It's also one of my favorites. The production is just so unorthodox with Travis. I love the Tizo touchdown feature on that as well. I think he's one of the most underrated vocalists out there. He's been killing it on the features lately. Yeah, uh,
okay.
yeah, I love that
So
song.
uh we move on to Sprinter by Dave featuring Central C. At one point, it's like one of the biggest rap song in the world. Uh, you know how dire it is, the rap scene in the US right now, that we need the UK to get our rap fix. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sprinter is like it has a really great beat to it. Like probably like one of the best like rap beats of any countries ever this year. But the lyrics are kind of corny. I'm sorry. I think like this is like for Central C. I think like the lyrics can be corny at times, especially with the what is it? Yeah, but it here is like
Mojo
he's
song.
totally fine. The biggest thinker in here is
Yeah, yeah,
Dave, with like the lines like what is it? Simply to trick and trick, but she already thinks so. I'm afraid. I'm like, dude, oh, that was so
oh my god.
Winsworthy. It's just insane how much like he is embarrassing himself in this song. But yeah, if without Dave or like without
Yeah.
Dave, this song will be like fantastic in my opinion.
Yeah, look, I mean, Dave is a really talented rapper. You know, he's come up with like some really powerful songs in the past. But yeah, I kind of feel like when I kind of feel like his weakness mostly comes down to when he makes some of the more when he makes more mainstream songs, rap songs like this. Now, look, I don't think Dave's performance in this thing is bad. I mean, sure you don't you have some of those lines that are just gonna make your eyes roll, but they're just nothing. They're not so bad that you want to skip the entire thing. I remember seeing the performance of the song on like the Glastonbury where Central C basically carries the baby,
Oh
his
yeah.
son, where he was still a baby, like a middle of the stage. Yeah, this is a really cute. This is a really cute moment for me. That is like what made me like the song more. I feel like this is a pretty nice link up between both rappers. I mean, I love the cool dynamics of the drill beat, how it switches from these guitar passages to the female vocal harmonies. It's a really nice beat, just like you said. I like the beat. I think the beat is
Yeah.
my favorite thing about the
I
song.
put this song at number I think yeah number 8. This one.
Okay, I put a number 9. I put a number 9. Okay, okay.
So yeah, your turn, please.
Okay then. Um. Oh, what's the next? What's the next
Oh,
one
actually, yeah,
again?
yeah. I have the next one actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that all. The next one is La Bebe by Peso Pluma. Oh no, but by Young Lucas featuring Peso Pluma.
Okay, oh baby. Um, I don't understand how this song gets so popular. I mean, the instrumental just is so basic. It just only consists of like a very regular reggaeton beat and like a piano note, and just that's it. And like, I mean, this is average even even in the like the reggaeton standards in the mainstream. This sounds really nothing special to me, honestly. So yeah,
Uh,
what do you think about it?
uh, I feel like if we talk about like this song, I wish that we can talk about like Peso Pluma's like other like more interesting song on the charts like Ella Bella Sola or Lady Gaga or heck even like Por las Noches, which is like probably like one of my favorite Peso Pluma songs. Uh, Por las Noches is like very much like low tempo cumbia song I think, and yeah it really works. But yeah he is like before like the deluge of country music that we got in America. He was like one of the biggest star, uh,
Oh,
one of the like breakout star at the moment. I don't know, like it's kind of fading a little bit because the Mexican stuff, all of them are kind of fading. But still, look out for Peso Pluma because who knows, maybe he could like make a collab with Bad Bunny or something.
yeah, I feel sorry. I feel like he is overdue for like a big breakout collab, with someone bigger like Bad Bunny as well. I put it at number 18, so like at the lower
Oh,
end.
actually, same. I put it at number 18 as well.
Okay, number 18.
Nice.
Okay, we agree again. So what's the next song again?
Last Night by Morgan Wallen.
Oh man,
And we go
yeesh.
into the country stuff. We got into the country section of this.
Look, look. I mean, what else can be said? So offensively generic that it angers me every time I hear it played on the radio or on shuffle. I guess it's not offensively bad as something like I don't know, try that in a small town or Rich Men from Richmond, if I remember that correctly. But still, the song structure is basic as hell. The guitar playing and the finger snaps are nothing special. And the lyrics are so general, it lacks any charm of even Wallen's previous hits that I have heard, like Seven Summers, for example. The song also breezes by so quickly, it's almost as if you have listened to that song and forgotten about it after like 5 minutes after that. I guess the chorus could be tolerable enough if it wasn't the majority of the song. I feel like there could have been more to it. It could have been more structure to it, but the chorus just feels like the same, just like the rest of the song. You know. Uh, so yeah,
Yeah, I feel
the
like
country.
I feel like for me it's like Thought in the Shadows said it best. This song is sounded like a Maroon 5 song, but if Adam Levine was like having like a twang moment, I guess. So yeah,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so this is the peak country music of 2023. Everyone, this is
yeah,
country music in
it,
2023.
yeah.
Really.
I feel like I have like listened to like a lot of country, indie, and like the popular stuff. Uh, for me at least, I think that the reaction to like a lot of country song became a hit is probably like one of the most fascinating things about the this year overall, because to me it's like country isn't really that known for by your average like stan accounts. So when like the acts like Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, Oliver Entity, and now probably gonna be Zach Bryan, just suddenly like getting number one hits, the reaction from like the stan Twitter are like either don't know, ignorant, or at worst it's just straight up disrespectful, in my opinion at least, as a fan of like country music myself. uh
Yeah, I feel like people are overreacting. I mean, country music has been dominating the U.S. charts for like years now. It always has been. I feel like what's wrong when country music like dominates for like 1 year? You know. Uh,
well
I mean
actually like I feel like it has its like up and down moment. uh there is like when it's like in the 70s and early 80s, there's like a lot of country song that became a hit. As a matter of fact, like 1975 is like one of the best years for like country music because it has like what, six number ones. uh
wish.
yeah,
Yeah.
but because of like I think like a rule changes to the Billboard that made country music just straight up like, well, not banned per se, but like prohibited in the charts before. I think it was like 1998, because most of country songs are like airplay, like using like singles airplay, and singles airplay are actually not allowed to be charted on the Hot 100. It only can chart on the airplay, on the airplay charts. So yeah, I think like uh it has ebb and flow, and this one is like the biggest since the 70s, in my opinion, because believe it or not, the Midwest part of America have streaming now. So yeah, looking forward to like more country song that gotta hit the chart. just
Yeah, I
just
really
yeah.
do.
So yeah, I
Yeah, but
guess
yeah,
I guess
I don't I
that's
don't
yeah.
I guess I don't dislike a country all that much this year. I mean, just recently I listened to that Zach Bryan album, and it's pretty good.
Oh yeah,
I
Zach
think
Bryan
it's
album
really
is
good.
so good. I love like my top three for that album. I remember everything featuring Casey Musgrave, Torquid, and Spotless featuring the Lumineers. That's my top three.
Oh, okay. I like the Casey Musgrave songs. I think my favorite song is probably Overtime. I feel like
Oh
that's probably the song that speaks to me the most.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, speaking of the Morgan Wallen song, I mean, can you guess where I put it? Can you guess where I put the Morgan Wallen song?
Number 20. I am putting it at number 19. Actually.
Okay, yeah, alright, you guessed that wrong, right? Alright, so next one is Meltdown, right? Is it Meltdown?
Yes. Yes.
Alright, song featuring Drake. Um, First of all, Meltdown is in the top 5 song of Utopia for me. That's not to say it's not great, because it is great. The Drake feature is nice. It's cool to hear him in his bad boy mode once again. I mean, Travis kind of buddies him in this song, though. I mean, I love that refrain of "It's so fucking crazy," and that flow in the second half is so smooth, as well as the instrumental with that beat switches, the Star Wars sound effects. It's a really ominous banger. I give it to that.
Bro trying to be sicko mode and it's a lesser sicko mode, so
Yeah, I mean, of course, people will compare it to Sycamore every time this song hits. I mean, it has like beach riches, and like, of course, it's not gonna compare to Sycamore, but still, it's still a great song. I put it number 6 on my list.
I put it at number 14.
Oh, okay. You're not
Yeah.
really a big fan of that, but okay, apparently.
So yeah, next up we got is Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay. Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Okay. Look, I think just like it's hard not to make comparison between Meltdown and Sicko Mode. It's hard not to make a comparison from Vampire to Driver's License. Because both of them are lead singles. Both of them are dramatic piano ballads with certain metaphors. Both of them have similar endings to the chorus. To say which one I prefer, I still think Driver's License is more iconic and more impactful for me. But I still love Vampire. I still love Vampire. I mean, sure, some people might not vibe to the vampire metaphor all that much. It is a little melodramatic, but I get it. Olivia Rodrigo is an actor. I get it. The entire vampire thing is supposed to be that way. Yeah, I love Vampire. I think it's a really good song.
You know, like remember when Olivia Rodrigo said like about like Billy Joel song on Deja Vu? I did like
Deja Vu,
I did
yeah.
like she trying to replicate that with Vampire in my opinion, but with the lyrics of your average theater girl, like stuff like that, theater like screenplay. So I guess like for me, it's like it's trying to mix Total Eclipse of the Heart, the theatricality and all, mixed with I guess it's like You're Still a Woman to Me. I guess yeah, mix those two. So yeah, it
Yeah.
it kind of like make it a bit bland, but I actually like respect the experimentation in this
Yeah.
for me.
I do like the variation between the instrumentals on this one as well. So I put it number 5, actually. I put it pretty high on the
I
list.
put it at number 9.
Okay, number 9. Valid. Yeah, so next one is Fuck You Mean by Gunna.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. So this is a pretty odd hit from this year. First of all, I gotta say it's cool that Gunna is able to get a massive hit after that Rico case with Young Thug and all of that stuff. To be honest, I'm not a big fan of a lot of trap rappers that currently operate in the mainstream, like Lil Baby, Lil Durk, which we will talk about later. Polo G, Young Boy, and other Young Boy and others. But I don't mind "Fuck You Mean." I think the hook is pretty good, and those "yes" in the background are pretty silly. Yes, but they add a somewhat charming quality to the song, kind of similar to the in the box by Roddy Rich. That's what it reminds me of. The structure is pretty basic, but I guess I'm not expecting too much out of a TikTok song, honestly. So yeah.
All I can say is free YSL, and the other thing that I will say is that this is being like the biggest like rap song of like 2023. Kind of says a lot about how rap genre as a whole is, well, not dying per se, but like it has their like fatigue moments, shall we say.
It's
uh
it's kind of been like a commercial flop for this year. I feel like it's just kind of going through kind of a flop commercially for trap music, especially mainstream.
I feel like
Kind of
I
speaks.
feel like for like rap music in general, like the hip hop stuff, I feel like there's like a lot of case to be made that maybe most people around the world have found their own sound, because we see in Canada, for example, there's like a lot of Punjabi people, Punjabi, like Punjabi rappers that came out of nowhere and like have a lot of charting hits. In the UK, well, like you got like UK rap, UK drill, and stuff like that, and also like to me, it's like there's like a lot of genre of music that have rap elements to it, like Afrobeat. You can maybe put it in like drum and bass and stuff like that. So yeah,
Drum and bass.
I think like to me at least, rap isn't dying, but the US, the American stuff, needs like a refresher. Like for me at
Yeah,
least.
I feel like that's part of the reason why I'm just not vibing all that much into the trap stuff anymore. It just doesn't evolve. It just doesn't evolve all that much. You know, I feel like uh, the uh, the the hip hop world in the U.S. needs some evolving, needs something to move forward into, because people are pretty are not gonna listen to trap music for the rest of their lives. You know, I mean that's my opinion. You know.
Yeah. I put this song at number 5.
Ah, number five.
Yes.
I don't like this song. I thought
Oh.
you don't like this song.
Oh. What do you put it?
Number 15.
Wait, really? Oh.
It's not a bad song, but it's just kind of you know. It's just a TikTok song. It's just a TikTok song. I don't really find it all that interesting. Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of song that will be forgotten in like a couple of years. So yeah. Um, but yeah, but yeah, the that part where I talk about where we talk about a little Durk later. I'm sorry, that's not part of this podcast.
Yeah.
I got a writing mistake on that one.
Yeah.
So
We got
all right, next one
next one is
is
Super Shy.
Super Shy
Yeah.
by New Jeans. Okay. So I mean, Super Shy is actually one of my favorite New Jeans song. It's really unique to see a production that combines drum and bass and also Jersey Club as well. The chorus is catchy as hell. I mean, it's just a lovely song. I mean, how could you not love it?
Yeah. I feel like for K-pop this year, there's like talk about like oh, what's the generation 4 gonna sound like? Like we got like a lot of like generation of like K-pop that has like a lot of like K-pop elements to it, stuff like that. I feel like for me, in as a fan of K-pop as well, I think Jane 4 is gonna put a lot more emphasis on dance music rather than the hip hop stuff. I mean, we have seen it in some instances. We gotta talk about the number one songs soon, but there's also like Eugene stuff. Like a lot of their songs are like more dance heavy, focused more than the rap one. We also have Les Seraphim, which is also focused on more on the dance stuff. Check out their song Eve, Psych, and The Bluebeard's Wife, which has awesome name and also like awesome music as well. Uh, but I'm gonna talk about it on the recommendation. Anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, so I think like the Gen 4 is gonna focus more on the dance stuff, and this is like one of the instances, like the one of the example of it.
Yeah, you definitely had a point in that one. I feel like K-pop is a really interesting place right now. I put Super Shy at number two. That's how
Same.
high it is. Okay, yeah, we're on the same page. Next one is Barbie World by Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice. Uh, you see, I want to say, in other in reality, in concept, I shouldn't really like the song, but the song is actually really fun. I tend to like Ice Spice in some instances, and this song is certainly one of them. If you haven't heard of this song, it's basically a drill song that samples "Barbie Girl" by Aqua. Yeah, you can say the sampling's pretty lazy, just like many other current hits nowadays, but I guess the sample does work because it adds to the playful attitude of the song, and as a Barbie soundtrack, it's appropriate. It's very appropriate. This song also follows the same formula to "In Her Mood." I would say you have the Juicy Club type beat leading up to the hook. So yeah, Barbie World is pretty likable for me.
Yeah. Uh, for me, it's like I feel like we are due for like a Nicki Minaj album, in my opinion, and I feel like for me at least, 2023 kind of good year for Nicki Minaj. Uh, she hasn't been in like a lot of controversy, like controversy stuff like that, and also like a lot of her songs or like her verses of like other people's songs have been relatively like great. I think like for me like Barbie World is like the more like sugary version of Princess Diana, which in itself is pretty sugary, but still I really love both of the songs, and I think like Ice Spice is gonna be one to look out in the future.
Yeah, I guess so. I just hope that Ice Spice will not stay as a one hit wonder. No, not one hit wonder. Will stay as like that rapper that got famous in 2023. Let's hope she gets more than that. I put this song at number 13.
Number 10 for me.
Okay, number 10. Um, so the next song is "Cruel Summer" by Taylor Swift. I mean, yeah. What do you think about it? I want to let you start first.
Okay, so uh, for me, uh, yeah, this should have been obviously like this should have been like the lead up single from Lover, but to me, this song is kind of like a risky move for Taylor Swift because this song could have been made by your favorite indie girl probably. it, it's I don't know. It's just a really great song. I feel like my favorite part is like when the the like at the end of the bridge where like she shouted to like I think like, it was like uh muted mic. It's just so powerful. I love it.
Oh yeah, damn. I mean, every part of the song is just so blissful, so bubblegum, so bubblegum and like very uplifting and lovely. Very lovely. Uh, I mean, if there's like one song that lives up to the album title "Lover," I mean, it's this song. Like, again, just like you said, the fact that it's not one of the original singles off of Lover is kind of astonishing because the singles off of that album are not that great to begin with. Um, Again, I love the sunny, upbeat synth pop production from Jack Antonoff. Did Jack Antonoff produce this thing?
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, the melody of the verses and the chorus as well, the little vocoder, backup vocals you might catch on the verse. I think it is a cool addition, and oh my god, just like you said, the bridge is awesome. The bridge is absolutely fantastic. I think it definitely deserves to have its comeback into the mainstream after 4 years. Also, did you notice that Saint Vincent is included in the writing credits for this song?
Yeah,
Just noticed that.
she did the guitar on the song.
Ah, the guitar. Yeah, the guitar. Yeah. So, "Cruel Summer," number one song for me on this list.
Oh, actually, number one. For me, it's like number three.
Oh, okay, number three. It's gonna be interesting to see which one is your number one song.
Yeah.
The next one is "A La La" by Mike Towers, right?
Yep.
The name
Yep.
is
Yep.
Mike
Yep.
Towers. Okay. Again, this is pretty much in the same league as "La Baby" to me. I guess the "La La 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 La" part is pretty catchy, if not a little grating after a few listens. Honestly, uh, it reminds me of that "Naughty Boy" song by with Sam Smith. Uh,
Oh yeah, I
the
remember
with
that
"La
one.
La La" on the background.
Yeah. Yeah.
It reminds me of that song.
Yeah.
You know. Um, yeah, outside of that part, I just do not recall much of an interesting thing about this song. But what about you?
Yeah. I think like same for me. Although like seeing like the success of this song is kind of interesting because I think like it kind of sounded like what would reggaeton would sound like back in like 2012, I believe. Like it has those like the sample vocals and stuff like that. Yeah, it kind of grating, but like it's catchy, But I think like what makes or breaks a reggaeton song for me is the performance, and I think the performance is kind of dull. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I'm not really all that impressed with this song. I'm putting it at number 17.
I put it at number 15.
All right, number 15 it is. Um, we have next one is "Dance the Night" by Dua Lipa.
Yeah, to la peep.
Again, this isn't even the last this isn't even the last song we will discuss that is included in the Barbie soundtrack.
Barbie is killing it.
Again, Barbie is a pretty big phenomenon this year.
Yeah, I think like this is
And
like
it's pretty
if you want to like uh the big event, like the big event, like imagine like Avenger like Endgame and stuff like that, or the release of like Back to the Future or like Star Wars. I think like this is in the same ballpark, the Barbie phenomenon.
yeah. I guess if 2023 can be pictured in like one thing, it'll be Barbie. So Dance the Night, I say this is like the main big single from the Barbie soundtrack. I'd say this is a good dance song from Dua Lipa. I mean, there are other singles I prefer from her, but when Dua Lipa makes a dance hit, it's guaranteed to be better than like 90% of the other current dance hits on the mainstream right now. It's a cool soundtrack for the movie too. I like how that string melody at the start becomes a recurring leitmotif in the movie. That's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah. I think like the movie made the song better for me. Like it made me appreciate the song more, and also like I kind of like love the melody of this thing, especially like especially like the start of the second verse is like, it is like so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah, oh man. Yeah, I like that one. I really like that. Those are some nice touches. I'm putting this number 11.
I'm putting this at
How about
number
you?
7.
Okay. Um, I guess I can guess which one is your number one, because we
Yeah,
only because yeah, we only have two more songs on this list, and
I
number two
mean,
on this.
I mean, what if I told you it was 7?
I mean, let's see, let's see. Okay, let's see. Number two on this chart is "What Was I Made For" by Billie Eilish, another Barbie soundtrack song, that again works really well in the context of the movie. I think it's a really powerful inclusion into the movie, as it plays into the existential themes of the movie. I say that it's a pretty it sounds like your um it's pretty I wouldn't say typical, but like it's pretty much in Billy's wheelhouse. It's pretty much your forlorn little ballad with Billy's trademark hushed vocals, and that's it. That formula works really well for her. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Okay. So I almost cried during the song that it was in. So yeah, I think like it's really worked for what it is, and actually like it really works outside the movie as well. Plenty of times like the soundtrack movie, like no, the soundtrack songs can be like not make sense outside the movie, but this is like one of those instances that yes, this song is good outside of the movie itself. I think like this song reminded me of like the good times of like a lot of like the soundtrack hits back in the, probably I say like 1960s or 1970s, or like can be listened to without like the context of the movie itself. Like I didn't know that the Born to Be Wild by Stephen Wolf is like part of the movies, like the part of the movie soundtrack, because the song is just that good. It's just that awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
it
me, it's
is.
like
It really is.
this is like Billie Eilish, like one of her best singles in my opinion. It's so powerful.
Okay, that's pretty
It's
valid.
so, the lyrics as well is just so devastating, and it's so hopeful at the same time. It's uh
Yeah,
Billie Eilish is like the only artist in my opinion that could make like a ballad, a piano ballad, just works. Like when the party is over and we got like a lot of those stuff on the like happier than ever, it just works.
yeah, yeah. I think she really mastered all that stuff in such a young age. I'm pretty sure putting this at number one, right?
Yeah, I put this on
Right,
the number one.
of course. I'm putting this in number four.
Oh,
Number
okay,
four.
cool. So yeah,
Um.
this
All right,
is
and now,
the number one
what is it?
song of the entire globe.
All right. Yeah, this is the number one song from the in the charts, and it is Jungkook with Seven featuring Lotto. Um, Honestly, it's very cool to see a two-step song top the charts. I'll say that for a second. I remember seeing many K-pop fans freaking out in my Twitter timeline about how explicit the lyrics are. I mean, for K-pop standards, anyways, especially for BTS, the melody is very nice. The instrumental is really detailed. I mean, it's my favorite thing about the song, honestly. And the lyrics are very straightforward. I want to have sex with you 7 days a week. I feel like the spelled out days in a week on the chorus is a bit lazy. Like, thank you, Jungkook. Now I know what days are there in a week. Thank you. uh, I mean, a lot of doesn't add all that much to the song, but I like this song more than expected. I'll say that.
Yeah, I
How
thought
about you?
for me it's like the throwback goes beyond the sound. I feel like the throwback also harken back to like the ridiculous lyrics made by someone who is like English second language person,
Yeah.
with like a rapper from like first language person as well. It's like it's really a mishmash that I'm surprised that it held together. It basically held together
Yeah.
by it held together by a sticky tip that Lato lick in the song.
Yeah, it's kind of like an unexpected song for me because
Yeah.
you expect a K-pop song to be very passionate, very melodramatic, very lovely, or meant for a party, But this one is really sexual, meant for a sexual theme, which is honestly not that common in mainstream K-pop, as far as I know. You know. So, seven. I'm putting this at number eight. How about you?
I'm putting this at number 11.
Okay, number 11. All right. So before we head out to the next one, I'm just going to recap my ranking of the
Actually,
top.
actually, we just gotta put our ranking like screenshot right now,
All right.
so you can
Here
see
it
it.
is.
You can see it. There you
There's
go.
a screenshot right now in the screen. This is our ranking.
Yep.
This is just our opinion.
Yep.
If you have a different ranking, you can put it down in the comments below.
Yep.
Um, all right then. So that's it for ranking the top 20 of the global charts. And now let's move on to the recommendations from outside the top 20.
Yep.
So this is pretty interesting because we have a lot of songs from outside the top 20. Again, we do not include songs that have been in the charts for more than 30 weeks.
Yeah. Unless
So what?
because of that, we don't have to talk about like old songs because there's a lot of
Yeah,
old songs here.
a lot of old songs.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like that's kind of like the effect of people listening to more old songs than new songs this year. Um, so, what do you have? So let's start with you. What are your recommendations?
So yeah, I have three songs that I want to recommend. First, with the theme of like the dance throwback that we got back, we got like we got the two step, we got the like the UK garage. This one is harkened back to the 90s house and trance era with it goes by na na na. It goes like na na na
Oh,
by
Peggy Goo.
Peggy Goo. This song
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah.
just a bop, and no other ways around it. And it's just you have to listen it to yourself because it is definitely the
Yeah.
textbook perfection of 90s throwback song. It reminded me of like Freed like what is it? Uh, Freed from Desire. There you go, by Gala. The song that
Oh,
goes
yeah,
like
yeah.
na 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 that become like a football chant. I feel like this song is gonna be
Ah,
a football chant in the making in 20 years. Mark my words for this. It's gonna be a
probably.
football chant. So yeah,
Probably it'll be the new generation Seven Nation Army if you can predict.
yeah,
But yeah, but yeah, I think the Peggy Goes song is fine. Personally, I don't have any issues with it. It's just it's just not there's nothing much that grabs my attention for me personally. But I still kind of vibe with it. It's just not my favorite of the chart. Uh, so uh, so for my first recommendation, I have Charlie XCX's Speed Drive, talking about another Barbie soundtrack song. And it's a straightforward dance pop song that is electric, catchy, and fun. I mean, it's pretty much trademark Charlie XCX. If you have heard of her stuff for the past several years, you pretty much know what you're gonna get. And I like how this song plays into the Barbie movie. Is pretty complimentary as well. It's a little short and it ends pretty abruptly, but for the time that it lasts, it's still a treat. You know.
yeah. All I can say for Speed Drive by Charlie XCX is that imagine this song produced by Sophie.
Oh wow.
Cue the
Didn't
tears. Oh my goodness. We
oh
lost
man.
we lost
Did,
her too soon. We lost her too soon.
yeah.
God damn. Like
Didn't
imagine like the Barbie soundtrack, Mark Ronson
oh my
and
god, now
Sophie.
that you said it.
Oh
Now that you said it. Now that you said it, that was a pretty big missed opportunity. I mean, imagine if Sophie got the commercial attention. If she
yeah.
was still around at this point.
Yeah, like so lost. We lost so much back in like the pandemic era, and this is like one of them.
Yeah.
It says
That
what could
that
have
was
been.
such.
What could have been the
Yeah,
Barbie
it
soundtrack
could have
with
popped.
Sophie in it. There's a lot of seed of Sophie in the soundtrack itself. With like the song by 50/50, we got the song by Speed Drive, and then we got like the AVMAX song. It's all there.
Yeah. Oh man, now that you said it just makes me. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, it just makes me a little sad. Didn't Sophie produce Vroom Vroom?
Yeah.
Back in
Sophie
the day
produced
for
like
Charli XCX?
Sophie produced like a lot of like Charlie XCX hyperpop songs.
Yeah, yeah. I remember that one. So, what's your next recommendation?
Okay, so we tied back to like the first time, the first song that we talk about, which is like Daylight. So we got beside the country thing, we actually got an indie folk revival with like the banjo and stuff like that. So my next recommendation is Dial Drunk by Noah Khan featuring Post Malone.
Oh, the one with Post Malone. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I remember that
this
one.
song from the first note is just gonna be awesome because this song is just you know what like the song about like how you are just being reckless all day every day and like being drunk and stuff like that. This song is it. This song is it. This song is just so good. It's like it's awesome as well. Like especially like the Post Malone feature. Oh, perfect. He is actually perfect in this song.
Yeah, I feel like Post Malone has been leaning more towards a singer songwriter territory lately, and I feel like that fits really well for him in this song. I mean, if you have told me like in 2017 Post Malone would have fit in this type of song, I would have laughed at you, but here we are, you know.
So yeah.
um, yeah, that was a pretty cool recommendation. So my next song uh, is it's pretty contemporary, but I want to include this in here anyways. I have Metro Boomin and Don Toliver with Too Many Nights featuring Future.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that
one
one.
is good
I would
too.
say this. Yeah, I would say this is one of the best trap instrumentals I have listened to for the past few months. The rumbling bass and the bouncy 808s are just so addictive. Like, oh man, I always listen to that start of the song so many times. And the beat perfectly sets up Don Toliver for a great performance. Like, I know he has been getting plenty of flack for not giving his all lately in his songs and features, but this performance is absolutely stunning, man. Like, the combination between rapping and singing is like one of the most unique appeals about him in the first place, and I'm happy that he comes back to it here. It's like listening to him for the first time again.
Yeah, I feel like the Don Toliver in the Metro Boomin album is just killing it. I tell you, the other song
Yeah.
that he has with Metro Boomin on the album is actually like the best song on the album.
Oh, okay. I kind of prefer Too Many Nights, but still, I feel like Don Toliver is pretty good on that album as well. So,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Yep.
definitely. All right. What's your final recommendation then?
Final
Oh, your second.
recommendation.
Your second.
No,
Your second or final? Okay.
yeah, it's final. Okay, so so I was about to like thinking about like what should I like recommend it for like the third pick because there's a lot of great songs here. I could go for like the Jujutsu Kaisen song here.
Huh?
Yeah,
Just a Kaisen song, isn't it?
yeah. I
Is
think
it?
the pale blue one or something like that.
Will it be oh
Yeah.
let me guess. Will it be Yoasobi's idol?
No, no,
Is
no,
your
no, no.
third
I think
recommendation?
like Yasobi Idol is like very much too predictable for me at least. I want to like
Okay.
recommend like a song that I really just appreciate like it has been on my playlist, it has been on like stuff like that. I I think you just heard me said the song, but it is Eve, Psych and the Bluebeard's Wife by Le Seraphim. This song
Ah.
bangs because this song just mix the wackiness of like the K-pop mixed with Jersey Club, and oh, it's so good. The lyrics, the like just the title alone is just so unique because this is like I think like this is the future of K-pop. I don't say that lightly, but
Yeah.
this is the future of K-pop because this song
Yeah.
really encapsulate what Gen 4 is all about. It's about dance. It's about like trying to look cool, trying to look hot, but also like trying to empower actually. Yeah, so this is gonna be the future of K-pop. Just letting you know.
Yeah. I feel like there have been so many acts in K-pop that is trying to push the boundaries of K-pop forward in a really unique way, and I feel like Les Rafim did a pretty good job on doing that as well. Especially in their latest album. I said that. Um,
Also,
Alright, for my final recommendation, I have another K-pop song in this one. I have New Jeans with "Cool with You." I
Yeah,
know
I
I
was
have.
I was
s- Uh,
about to like for that one I was about to like either that or the Let's That Fame song, but I thought that you would just pick the Eugene song.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I know I have Super Shy on this list already, but I think this song is pretty much as good as Super Shy. Again, this is another two-step song, and but for this time, I like how it is incorporated in such a moody and atmospheric way. I mean, it's
I think
really ethereal.
this song actually is like more of a UK garage song.
Oh, UK Garage singing?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like a two-step song. I mean, yeah, I guess it kind of pulls an influence from the UK music in general. But yeah, still, I like this song. So yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, that's it. And that is one for the book. We close this
All
book.
right,
We close this first episode. Now we are going home, I guess. I don't know.
all right. I guess that's the end of the episode now.
Yeah.
If you like this episode, please press the like button, and if you want to catch up to the next episode, please subscribe to this channel. You
Yeah.
don't trust us. You don't want to miss the good content we have in upcoming episodes. So yeah, I guess we'll see you later in the next episode. I am Breezy.
And Siska. And I don't know. I don't know how
Yeah,
to do
and
it.
we're
How to. Maybe we gotta talk about the UK chart. Maybe
maybe
if you press
probably.
that like button, share this video to all of your friends, family, and maybe your coworker, maybe your lover. Watch this video before you have that.
Yeah,
All
I
right, all right.
guess.
Let's just end it.